Hello gardening friends. So just real quick, we were out picking some wild dewberries and I was picking up some mulch while I was out there. So I wanted to show you guys 3 kinds of mulch that I use in my garden. So let's go and make a quick chat about that. Alright, so the 3 kinds of mulch I use in my garden. So this right here is this big hay, and it was growing out by the road. I also grow it, like I let it grow way out there, but this one I just pulled out, so a lot of it'll just come out really easy. And this, like I call it straw, but it's really good for mulching. And then around the edges I use pine straw. I don't use pine straw in the garden. It can be kind of, the worms don't love it as much, so I just use pine straw as a border. Alright, and then in here, this is a few different kinds of mulch. So on the top here I have like grass clippings, just from when you mow the grass. And then beneath that, is a happy worm, is cardboard. So I threw down the big sheets of cardboard. Now, if you're really concerned about chemicals and you want to be super organic, then you only want to use food boxes, because food boxes have to be food grade cardboard. Let's mess with this worm. But I use my Amazon boxes, and then also I go up to the store and they put their boxes in the cardboard recycling, and so I'll get those for doing big projects. And I'll show you a clip of when I use those to make this whole garden covered up. So yesterday I went and got a bunch of magnolia leaves. Now these don't break down that well, but I just brought them all around here. And you know, anytime that sunlight can't get to the soil, that's going to keep the weeds suppressed. So I just kind of spread it out nice and thick, and that'll be helpful. So this is my magnolia tree. It's actually about to blossom, and I'll show you a blossom, but this is where I came and just got some leaves. Look at all those leaves. I mean, now they're almost like cardboard because they take a long time to break down, but so they're not my first choice, but kind of needed something. Here is, it's kind of blurry. So I guess this is 4 kinds of mulch that I use. This right here is just grass cuttings from the yard. I try to let them dry. I don't like to throw them on really green, but I put them around my plants. Here's another tip. I don't put them right up next to the plant. Sometimes that causes slugs to come on your plant, and I just find it's better to give it a little room around it. And then of course you can use a rug. If you walk through my garden, you'll see I've got some rugs down. But I prefer to use cardboard, but the cardboard can get looking kind of ugly like that, and so you can just cover it with leaves on top, and that'll solve that problem of it being kind of funky looking. But you know, the reason you want to mulch is because you're going to have happy soil underneath. Look at that worm. So anytime you pull back some mulch in my garden, you're going to find happy worms and happy soil beneath. Also, one more thing to mention. Just 1 second, baby. When you have a weed and it's heavily mulched around it, it's just going to come right out. So that's why I mulch. I need to come through here and see all the weeds coming up. I need to mulch through here. But wherever there is mulch, there are no weeds. Wherever there's not mulch, there are weeds coming up. So proofs is in the pudding.
Boo.
Hot pudding.
Boo! Hey,
Boo.
stop calling me pudding. Goodbye.
Alright, so thanks for tuning in on my ways that I mulch in the garden. Let me know if you have a different way that you mulch in your garden, and share it below. If you have a video about how you mulch, feel free to share it below. This is all about sharing. So thanks for watching. Happy gardening. Catch you in the next one.